What's up, YouTube? Today we weld some things and some cab corner and some floor building. No, that's a lie. The floor's already built. We just got to install it. So come along with me, and we'll get the 58 right cab corner and right passenger floor pan all installed and ready to go. Sorry about the delay on the video. We had a sickness run through the house for like 3 weeks in a row. So I've been sick. The wife's been sick. Our three kids have all been sick, and it's just been absolute chaos. So I didn't really have time to be out here, but we're back at it now, and I've got a new video coming soon that's a little bit different. So there's some home improvement stuff. That's going to be a short video that's going to be out probably Sunday or Monday next week. So keep an eye out for that, and hopefully you enjoy. All right, all reinstalled. Just one little patch that I got to put in right here, and then we can install our floor pan. We're just about there. There's a lot of rot. That's a lot of new metal in there too. But I closed in the back side so that we can avoid that problem in the future. So we'll get this all done, and then the floor will get installed, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we made some progress on the 58 build. The truck's coming together. We had to essentially ended up having to fabricate a whole new cab corner. So that was a lot of work, but it's done. It looks pretty good. There'll be some finish work to do once we go to finish the whole truck, but that's all pretty minor. So it turned out pretty good. The floor pan is now installed in the truck, and it's ready to go. All right, so now here we have the welded in cab corner. You can see all of this had to be remade. It was essentially cut off right there. So this whole lower section is remade with brand new steel. Turned out pretty good. It's not show quality, but once we get it sanded out, it's also not finished. So once we get it sanded out and leveled up, it'll be pretty close, and it won't be an eyesore. So that's all that I really care about. It's going to be functional for what we need to do with it. You can see over here, we rebuilt the hinge pocket. That was all stamped back out or hammered back out. The lower part of this hinge pocket was pretty much toast. So we redid that. Right in here, all through here. So, and then what I did was I actually ended up closing it all in underneath. And the idea there is that I'll be able to, when I redo this, I'll be able to put some moisture, essentially like desiccant in here and seal it up. And primed and painted and everything else. So like it'll be sealed, it'll be good, and then it won't actually trap moisture there. So that's one of the things. It's one of the challenges with these old trucks is they trap moisture in generally in like this area here. You can see it's all cut out because it was all rotten. They trap moisture here and then they rot out. They trap moisture down in here and then they rot out. So what I'm going to do is essentially seal that up, make sure I've got some sort of desiccant in there. It won't be fully sealed because it'll be open to the interior of the cab in here. So it'll still be able to breathe, but it'll just keep everything dry in there, and hopefully we don't develop any rust. You can see I've got this all cut back. So essentially I need to make another couple of pieces. One for the inside here that'll run along that I can seal up the gap between the floor. I don't know if you can see that. So there's a little bit of a gap between the floor and the lower cab corner. So I'll build a corner piece that essentially comes straight up out of the cab corner and seals all that off. And then essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside. So normally this, like from the manufacturer, this was open at the bottom, this piece here. This is like essentially the plenum for all your heat and air conditioning and everything else. I'm going to seal the upper vent. So this upper vent here is where all your water comes in and runs down the side into the lowest portions of the truck, which is right here and on the other opposite side. So what would happen is like leaf litter and dirt and all sorts of stuff would like get into that plenum and then settle down here, and then it would trap moisture, and then when it rained it would get wet, and then like that cycle would continue and just rot this area out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually running a modern AC system on this truck. So I'm going to get rid of this vent. So I'm just going to close this off so that it's no longer able to pull in moisture and leaves and debris. So that'll allow me to close this off, which will keep it from rotting out because there won't be like a moisture collecting there. what I'll do to prevent any condensation from the air conditioning, what I'm going to do is I will bring this down. So this body line right here is going to come straight back down into the cab corner, similar to the original. And then at the bottom of this cab corner, I'm going to put a drain line that'll drain that cab corner. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that, because what I don't want is I don't want it to be open per se, because if we're going through, I'll probably put the drain kind of like at floor level, because I don't think I'm going to take this truck in the water up that deep. So I'll try and get the drain situated in such a manner that it kind of, maybe I'll just bring that down to floor level and just put a drain there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I also like, so this is where your bolt mounts for your lower mount for the fender. So you can't obviously access the back side of this to screw a bolt into the fender anymore with it all closed in. So what I did was I cut an access hole. Switch up so you can see it. So there's an access hole there that essentially lines up with this hole. So this will receive some sealant around it when the fender's installed. This hole here, this hole right here, will get I will 3D print a plug for this hole, and it will get some sealant and it'll be pressed in. So as far as like water ingress is concerned, it'll be all sealed up there, so that shouldn't be a problem. So that's what I've got for you today. Thanks for watching.